Intelligence System Analytic Computer is activated. All ISAC systems are confirmed online.
So, this week's IFM, Roberts. I have been tasked to come up with one for this week. And it's basically where we give ideas for Massive to steal from. No, I'm only joking. But I basically came up with this idea on the fly because you forgot yours this week, didn't you, dude?
No, you said I had one, but I don't remember saying I had one.
I think it was like Monday. You were like, dude, I've got an IFM. I've got this.
Wow.
I was like, sweet. I bear in mind, Luke's got to do like 3 back-to-back over the next couple of weeks. You got to pull your weight, dude. He's been slacking these past couple of weeks.
Definitely. Maybe he's been brainstorming while he's been on holiday.
Yeah. Sat on the beach. Anyway, back to IFM. Right, basically, I can't remember if I saw this on Reddit or Twitter. I think it was on Twitter because I saw Matt Schottred talking to somebody about it. But I saw the idea of basically if you're playing the story and you get to level 30, having like a prestige mode.
Yeah.
How would you feel about that? Just a general prestige mode being added to
Explain.
the game.
I know a lot of people know what prestige mode is, but how would it work in The Division?
Well, for The Division, it would basically be a case of like your XP bar, but for like levels 1 to 30. And when you get to level 30, instead of it that level 1 to 30 would then turn into your gear score, which is what it does anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think you hit level 30 and then it all depends on the gear score. What if you keep your gear score separate as you are now, but you have like another like a user interface identification that basically is like, and it could even be like an SHD logo or something like that, where it's your rank after you've gone through the story.
Oh, like COD.
Like COD, yeah, or Battlefield if you've played any of those. So you've hit prestige. I had another idea with this. So basically, I'm playing Bloodborne at the minute, and with any of the Souls games or with Bloodborne, once you complete the game, basically you can restart the game again with anything that you've earned along the way. How cool would it be to do that with the story? I know we already do that with regards to like we do all like separate missions and incursions and things like that.
Yeah.
But how cool would it be to start again, but the difficulty is increased? So like it is in line with your current gear score, if that makes sense. And it'd be it'd kind of be like new game plus. So it'd be like hard mode, and then you've got challenge mode. And then what's after challenge? What else we got? We got legendary. So you'd be basically playing through, but it would basically not just be a case of just the missions. You would literally be back at the beginning. You'd have all your stash, but you have to re-clear the map on like challenge mode.
Does that mean going back to Brooklyn as well?
Yes.
Oh.
So you do everything.
Sold. You've sold it to me already.
What? I should have just said Brooklyn, we're going back, baby. Is that what I should have said in the first place?
Level 30 Brooklyn. That'll be amazing.
Honestly, how would you feel about doing that? Like, literally, like, you know, because a lot of people play for the story, but then, you know, they don't find it that challenging, or, you know, people want to replay it, but don't feel like it's a bit boring sometimes. So, like, maybe an increased difficulty per go. Would that
Definitely. As a person who's completed the game 5 times on my own without any power leveling, that definitely appeals to me. Yeah, definitely.
It's a sarcastic term I use a lot because of another podcast, and I would say it, but I don't want to be sarcastic. But
no, say it. Go on.
Right.
It'd be funny. I will laugh. Maybe.
Can you say that line again? What did you say? I've completed the game how many times?
5 times on my own without power leveling.
All right, mate. We all got problems.
I'm just lonely.
Hey, you know where I am. I think we're going off track because Luke's here. Fuck. Okay, so you've completed 1 to 30. You've got your new game plus. We're redoing everything from scratch again. So you have to fight all the way through the districts again. Yeah, you can still go into the Dark Zone as you would now. Maybe you could have the option of like switching between, like the world as it is when you complete it at 1 to 30, and then you like your new game plus version.
Yeah.
So like it kind of be like dual accounts on one character. But what would you say would be a reward? Would you have a reward at the end of it? Because for a lot of people that play like the Souls games or for New Game Plus in general, there's no reward. They do it because they enjoy the difficulty.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Would be that badge that's next to your name, wouldn't it? Just like, hey, look at me.
True.
Look at me. I've done this game 7 times.
Oh man! But the difficulty at level 7 is like ramped up to compared to like the first time you do it.
Every mission would be doing like a legendary mission. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty well. Not just that. It'd be like you're going to Chelsea, and you remember when you first get to Chelsea, you have to clear it out.
Yeah.
But on legendary.
That'd be awesome.
And you're like, yeah. The only problem I can see with it is you'd have to have. It'd be like adding additional world tiers for each time you do it. But whether that would work or not, because of like the scaling of like the weapon damage with increased gear score and stuff like that.
When you're just walking around doing like killing named bosses in the LZ, would they all be like legendary? Guess they would have to be.
Yeah, they would, but it depends whether you want to do that. Whether it'd be like a separate mode itself. So New Game Plus would be like you go, I don't know, it'd be like survival. You go into a completely separate game mode, but it's literally the story and the world that you're in, but it's just New Game Plus. And then like once you've got to New Game Plus, you can redo it again, and it gets more difficult each time you play it. I don't know. But with regards to rewards, I definitely think, like you said, you could even have a commendation for it. How cool would it be? I've completed like the game 7 times, and like on the hardest difficulty, like the whole game, not just like a little bit of it. Or I picked up like 10 Phoenix credits. Here's a commendation. We don't know what's coming. I'm just guessing. But yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
I don't think it's as good as last week's one. I quite like the Hunter idea from last week. We did have a little bit of feedback on that. I don't know if you saw that on Twitter from Spectrum74.
Oh no, I think I did. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he basically wanted it to be like is it the APC in Destiny that drops down, like the spider tank, and then like 4 hunters drop off and freaking you gotta go take them down. But yeah, if you want to listen to that idea, definitely check out last week's IFM. And I know it's been delayed, but I will put out the YouTube version of this week's and last week's in the next few days.
Yeah, because someone's had computer troubles.
Yes, technical issues, of course.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. Deleting your partition on your backup drive is not good.
Well, yeah. Well, next time, don't listen to me when you ask, is it a good idea to upgrade to Windows 10? And I say, yeah, why not? Just go, fuck off, Rob. Shush. All right?
Anyway, that has been our IFM for this week. Fuck off, Rob. Anyway, that is pretty much the show for this week. It's all going to be go, go, go over the next couple of weeks, covering PTS, and Luke will be back, and I'm sure he'll be telling us how much of a great time he had on holiday. Well, it's been hot here, dude, as well. You didn't need to go abroad to get nice weather.
Yeah, true.
But it's going to be good to have you back, I think. I mean it. Love you, dude. Anyway, that's the show for this week. Robert, where can the guys find us?
You can find us at SITREP Radio on Twitter and on Facebook. Tweet us with hashtag TeamSITREP, as we are all affiliated with that hashtag. And if you have any questions or feedback for the show, send them to the email address, which is sitrepradiopod@gmail.com.
Awesome. Anyway, that is the show for this week. Thank you, as always, for listening to SITREP Radio, and we will catch you in the Dark Zone, guys. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.